Welcome to our journey through the sky. Today we're exploring the fascinating world of clouds. From their scientific wonders to the myths that surround them, clouds have always captured our imagination. For millennia, humans have gazed upon these ethereal formations, spinning tales of gods and monsters, weaving them into the fabric of our cultures. But clouds are far more than just figments of our imaginations. They are powerful forces of nature, shaping our weather, influencing our climate, and painting breathtaking canvases across the sky. Join me as we ascend into the heavens to uncover the secrets of these celestial wanderers. Have you ever looked up at a massive, billowing cumulus cloud and wondered how something so substantial can stay afloat? After all, clouds are made of water, and water is heavy. A typical cumulus cloud, the kind that drifts lazily across a summer sky, can weigh as much as 500,000 kilograms. That's equivalent to the weight of 10 fully grown African elephants. So how do these watery behemoths manage to defy gravity? The answer lies in the size of the water droplets. Each droplet is incredibly small, so small that it's barely visible to the naked eye. These tiny droplets are spread out over a vast area, dispersed by air currents and kept aloft by even the slightest updraft. Imagine a feather drifting on the wind. The water droplets in a cloud are even smaller and lighter. But don't let their delicate nature fool you. These tiny droplets, when combined by the millions, have the power to unleash torrential downpours and sculpt our landscapes. The world of clouds is incredibly diverse. Step outside on any given day, and you'll likely be greeted by a unique display of these atmospheric actors. But despite their seemingly infinite variety, meteorologists have categorized clouds into several distinct types, each with its own story to tell about the weather. The highest clouds, often seen streaking across the sky like brushstrokes on a canvas, are the cirrus clouds. These wispy formations are composed of ice crystals and often signal fair weather. Lower down we find the cumulus clouds, those puffy cotton-like masses that bring to mind childhood dreams of castles in the sky. Cumulus clouds are harbingers of fair weather, but they can grow into towering cumulonimbus clouds, the giants that bring thunderstorms and heavy rain. Then there are the stratus clouds, featureless sheets of grey that blanket the sky, often bringing with them drizzle or light rain. These clouds are formed when air is lifted slowly over a wide area. Each type of cloud plays a unique role in Earth's atmospheric ballet, and learning to identify them can provide valuable insights into the ever-changing moods of the sky. The sky is a vast, ever-changing canvas, and clouds are the artists constantly on the move, reshaping their forms as they journey across the globe. Some clouds are content to drift lazily along, carried by gentle breezes, while others race across continents at astonishing speeds. High-altitude clouds, especially those wispy cirrus clouds, can be swept along by powerful jet streams, narrow bands of strong winds that circle the Earth at high altitudes. These jet streams can propel clouds at speeds of over 100 miles per hour, allowing them to travel thousands of miles in a single day. Imagine a cirrus cloud forming over the Pacific Ocean, catching a ride on a jet stream, and then sweeping across the entire North American continent, all in the span of a day or two. It's a testament to the interconnectedness of our planet's atmosphere. These global travelers play a vital role in transporting moisture around the planet, influencing weather patterns on a grand scale. They are a reminder that even the seemingly insignificant can have a far-reaching impact. When we think of clouds, we typically envision those fluffy white formations drifting across our own blue sky. But clouds are not limited to our planet. In the vast expanse of space, far beyond the familiar boundaries of Earth, exist clouds of a different sort, clouds that dwarf our planet and serve as cosmic cradles for newborn stars. These interstellar clouds, called nebulae, are vast, swirling masses of gas and dust. They are the remnants of exploded stars, the raw materials from which new stars and planetary systems will eventually form. Imagine a cloud so vast that it takes light years to cross from one side to the other. Within these colossal clouds, gravity slowly draws together clumps of gas and dust, pulling them tighter and tighter until they ignite in a brilliant burst of nuclear fusion, giving birth to a new star. The Orion Nebula, visible to the naked eye as a faint smudge in the constellation Orion, is one such stellar nursery. It's a spectacular sight through a telescope, a swirling mass of glowing gas and dust where thousands of stars are being born. These celestial clouds remind us that the universe is a dynamic and ever-evolving place where destruction and creation are inextricably linked in a cosmic dance that has been playing out for billions of years. Not all clouds bring rain. In fact, many clouds are simply celestial sculptures, transient works of art that grace the sky with their presence before dissolving back into the atmosphere. Those wispy cirrus clouds, for example, are far too high and thin to produce rain. They are composed of ice crystals that fall slowly, often evaporating before they ever reach the ground. Cumulus clouds, on the other hand, have the potential to produce rain, but only if they grow large enough. As these puffy clouds rise higher and higher, they cool, and the water vapor inside condenses into larger and larger droplets. Eventually, if the cloud continues to grow, the droplets become too heavy to stay aloft and fall to the ground as rain. The true rainmakers of the cloud world are the nimbostratus and cumulonimbus clouds. These are the dark, brooding giants that bring heavy downpours, thunderstorms, and sometimes even hail. So, the next time you see a cloud, don't automatically reach for your umbrella. Take a moment to appreciate its beauty and consider the story it might be telling about the state of the atmosphere. Most clouds inhabit the troposphere, the lowest layer of Earth's atmosphere, where we live and breathe. But some clouds venture much higher, soaring to altitudes where the air is thin and the temperatures are frigid. These high-altitude adventurers are the noctilucent clouds, aptly named for their ethereal glow. They form in the mesosphere, a layer of the atmosphere that lies above the stratosphere at altitudes of over 50 miles. At these heights, the air is incredibly thin and temperatures plummet to hundreds of degrees below freezing. Noctilucent clouds are composed of tiny ice crystals that form around specks of dust from meteors, volcanic eruptions, or even rocket launches. These clouds are too faint to be seen during the day. But after sunset, when the lower layers of the atmosphere are in darkness, the noctilucent clouds catch the last rays of sunlight, creating a stunning display of electric blue and silver ripples across the sky. They are a reminder that even in the seemingly empty reaches of the upper atmosphere, there is beauty and wonder to be found. Clouds are not just passive players in Earth's climate system, they are powerful architects shaping our planet's temperature and influencing weather patterns on a global scale. Their influence is a delicate balancing act, a complex interplay of reflection and absorption that helps regulate the flow of energy through the atmosphere. On the one hand, clouds reflect sunlight back into space, acting like giant sunshades that cool the planet. This cooling effect is particularly pronounced with low, thick clouds, like stratus clouds, which can reflect a significant portion of incoming solar radiation. On the other hand, clouds can also trap heat, acting like a blanket that keeps the planet warm. This warming effect is most noticeable at night when clouds prevent heat from escaping into space. High, thin clouds, like cirrus clouds, are particularly effective at trapping heat. The net effect of clouds on Earth's climate is complex and depends on a variety of factors, including the type of cloud, its altitude, thickness, and geographical location. Understanding how these factors interact is crucial for predicting future climate change and its impacts on our planet. Clouds are masters of transformation, constantly changing their shapes, sizes, and textures in response to the ever-shifting conditions of the atmosphere. They are ephemeral masterpieces, transient works of art that grace the sky with their presence for a brief time before dissolving back into the invisible air. Watch a cumulus cloud on a warm summer day. It might begin as a small, puffy mound, then grow into a towering giant with a flat base and a cauliflower-like top. As the sun begins to set, the cloud might turn a brilliant shade of orange or pink, reflecting the colors of the sky. Or observe a field of stratus clouds on a dreary day. They might appear as a featureless grey sheet, but look closely and you'll see subtle variations in texture and shade, hints of movement and change. The shapes of clouds are governed by a complex interplay of factors, including temperature, humidity, wind speed and direction, and the stability of the atmosphere. Even the slightest change in any of these variables can have a dramatic impact on the appearance of a cloud, transforming it from a delicate wisp into a towering thunderhead in a matter of hours. So the next time you look up at the sky, take a moment to appreciate the ephemeral beauty of clouds. They are a reminder that change is constant and that even the most fleeting moments can be filled with wonder. And there you have it, from the science behind their formation to the myths that have enchanted cultures for centuries. Clouds are truly remarkable. We've journeyed from the familiar cumulus clouds of our childhood skies to the celestial nurseries of nebulae, where stars are born. We've explored the delicate balance that clouds maintain in our planet's climate system and marveled at their ephemeral beauty. Keep looking up, and you might just see a story in the sky. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating facts.